go by the name of Ronald Alexander. I gotta fight through things that I don't want to go through. All I need is just your time.
You can't get it back.
Yeah, you can literally do anything.
Welcome back to the Ware's World podcast. It's been a while, but I got a couple interviews in the works. I really appreciate your support. We're on freaking episode 11. I was only thinking we'd probably make it 5 episodes, but here we are, episode 11. We got today somebody that is dear to my heart, and I hope you guys see this progress of Ronny, or Ronald Alexander the Third, whatever you want to call him. He was just that kid in special needs class with me back in 5th grade, and now he's been through the military and he carries himself different. So I hope you guys enjoy this as much as I've enjoyed this. I know you will enjoy this. Make sure you guys hit the like button and hit the subscribe button. It keeps the lights on, and I will see you guys in the next one. Who are you?
So go by the name of Ronald Alexander, or in that case, if you guys know me, my music, Lil Ronny, or Ronny 606, social media.
Lil Ronny.
Yep.
How'd you come up with that name?
So, I used to listen to Lil Uzi Vert and like Lil Wayne, Lil Jon, I listened to them and I was like, damn, like Lil is kind of cool. And then my nickname was Ronny. So like, it's not R-O-N-I, it's R-O-N-N-Y. So, that's how it came out to be.
So Lil Uzi had a huge impact on you as an artist.
At a certain point in time, yes, he did. He really inspired me in a way with like dance moves or anything, but nothing too crazy. But I know the shit that's been going on now, I don't fully condone.
Yeah, me neither. I'm not with it. I'm not with that Uzi stuff anymore. I've kind of backed away. But what's for Ryan?
Right. Let's go.
Right? Yeah, there you go. So, how did you start as an artist? When did you decide, all right, I'm gonna become an artist. I'm gonna start doing this. I'm gonna drop my first song.
So, I kind of decided to become an artist. I kind of decided that I was always like bound by music beforehand, because I used to hear my dad's rap, and that really impacted me on a lot of things. So I was like, you know what, music lives within me, so I always trust my gut with music. And then years later on, I go and I start making a song. I just said, you know what, let me just write what I think, what I feel, and just put a song in.
And what was that song?
Hope Is All We Have. So
Now, do you still to this day like that song, or is every single track, have you improved ever since that beginning, Hope Is All I Have? Because I remember when you dropped that.
So when I dropped it, first time when I just heard myself doing it, just little critiques. It was what is it? Fucking the T-Pain, the auto-tune. And I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna lie, I felt like I could make it, but I was like, let me make it the little normal version, see how it comes about with my voice. It didn't work out as I thought it would with my voice, but it's alright because the auto-tune was there. But later on down the road, still a good song. It has a great meaning, at least to me. And I feel like if people were to ask me what does this mean, what do you mean by this and all that, I could easily explain it to them. It's something smooth and easy to understand.
Because when you dropped the music video, I remember you dropping the music video, it was about your dad, right?
Yes. So the second half of the song was about my dad. The first half was about my 8 month relationship. Just want to say, you know, that girl out there, I know she's out there somewhere. You almost ruined my life. You almost ruined my life. But
I don't even know who he's talking about, and I've known this fool since he was in 6th grade.
that's
So,
true.
before we keep going with the music stuff, let's talk a little bit about our personal relationship, even further back.
Ooh.
All right, elementary school. Why did you go to Las Brisas?
Ooh. All right. So, why did I go to Las Brisas? The house was near the elementary school, so I was able to basically walk to school. You know, get there on time. Take my little sisters to school as well. Like walk with them. But that was like the first school where I met you, and where I met Jason, Ben, all these other people. That's where I met them. That's where it all started.
It all started. Well, there was a reason behind you going to that school. What was that reason?
Oh, so we kind of like just moved to the new place. So our old place, it was like not the best.
Not the best.
It wasn't like the best spot to be in, because the whole moving process, like I was down in Pennsylvania, I was living there. Then afterwards we were like, yo, we're gonna pack it up, we're gonna move to Arizona.
Why Arizona?
My dad thought it was going to be a better life for me and my siblings, only because, like,
Well, was it a better life?
I feel like it was.
Oh yeah.
I feel like if I was down in Pennsylvania, I would definitely not be in the shoes I'm in right now, or have the things I have right now.
Definitely. And so I basically met this fool, right? 5th grade, Read 180 class, right?
Yeah,
We're sitting
dumb
there.
as fuck.
What's that?
Dumb as fuck.
Dumb as fuck. I'm obsessed with Grand Theft Auto 5. I'm drawing the little drawings of GTA 5, and I was just obsessed with it at the time, bro. You're over there. You can't play Call of Duty for the life of you. I'm cooking him. I'm just totally cooking him on COD, bro. And so I remember I taught you how to ride a bike. Every time your ass would fall. You would fall, you'd cry or whatever, and I'd be like, get up, you gotta keep going. And eventually, you figured it out. So,
I'm not gonna lie.
I don't know if you'd say I've had an impact on you, but I think I have an impact on you.
So this is for everybody out in the world. You know, I keep my circle very, very close and very small. So most of the people that I have in my circle, I make sure like they have a significant impact in me. Whether or not like some shit happens and we're like driven apart by something, it still don't stop me from reaching out to somebody else. Like for instance, for you. And the same goes vice versa. I'm pretty sure it doesn't stop you from reaching out to me. Whether we're many miles away, or we're like fucking 5 minutes away. It wouldn't stop you. So I would say yes, you have a significant impact on my life.
What would you say has been one of those huge lessons that I've taught you?
I ain't gonna lie, what stuck to me most in what I'm using now is like kind of like not taking any shit. Regardless, like I'm not saying disrespect your parents, but there's a point in time where it was like I was told to like do things and I wouldn't say no. I would always say yes. And there was a point where you was telling me, you're a grown-ass man. How old are you? And then I'll be like, yo, I'm like 17, 18. He's like, you're a grown-ass man. Fucking say no. If you don't want to do it, just say no. And now I'd be like, when a lot of people ask me, hey, yo, let's go out to the clubs. Let's go out here. Let's go out there. I'll be like, nah, bro. Like,
Will you be looking like you go out to the clubs? You got the R chain on, you got the king.
So really, this is real old. You know, I just found it and all that, but this is really old. You know, the king, I got this all the way out in Japan. Made my little debut over there, but yeah, you know, I don't really be doing that like that. Like if there was like a group of us that wanted to like go to a bar and drink socially,
happy ending type shit.
Okay, not. That's beside the point. If it's like drinking at a bar, socially, I'd be down. If it's drinking at a house, socially, I'd be down. Now, you gonna see me at the club getting bull-faced drunk? No. Have I done it before? Yes. Was it fun? No. It was not fun.
No, that's fair. And your dad had a huge impact on you as well, because I remember your dad, right? I was like, he visited the house a couple of times and he said, "What's up?" He was really cool. What if your dad was here today, what would you want to tell him? And do you think he would be proud of you?
Ooh, so what I would tell him is, I always kept your promise. I always kept your promise. And I feel like he's proud of me, but there's more ways that I have to like progress in life. Like, this is just only the start of it, so there's more that I have to progress for myself. So he's proud now, but there's more to see.
You're only, what, 24?
23.
23, okay. So you got a whole life to go.
Yeah.
I just turned 23.
Oh, shit.
So, yeah, we both got a life to go, my friend. No, but it's great. And I think having a good family connection, which you have, because you have so many siblings, a lot of people don't want to have that as many siblings as you do nowadays, because they lack attention from parents and this and that and the other. But what about your siblings, like your sisters, your brothers? What impact have they had on you?
Ooh. So, since I got a lot, I'll go kind of like down the list. So, my brothers, they taught me really like, I gotta fight through things that I don't want to go through. Like, for instance, one of my older brothers, Leroy, he taught me like, no matter what, even if you're away from family and all that, and some things maybe a struggle where you want to like quit and give up, don't do it, because that's just showing you that there's much more success in the back that's waiting for you if you go through it. My sisters, like my older sister, she kind of really taught me like I should just make sure I make the most out of every little thing that comes into my life. And I really do. Like, I appreciate people's time. Like, I tell people, even if I'm visiting or whatever, yo, I don't need to do all this stuff. Like, go fucking Top Golf, spend this amount of money. All I need is just your time. Your time is the most valuable thing. I feel like that's the most valuable thing in life that people,
you can't get it back.
That people seem to like don't realize, and when they do realize, it's too late.
Agreed, 100%. And you know, it's funny that you mentioned Leroy. Okay, Leroy, or Eric, is just, he's hilarious, bro. I remember when we were in high school, you know, they would hop in the back, they'd get real stoned, and we'd go do roundabouts, and he'd crush Finn, and Finn would be crying, or he'd hit the vape and he'd cough hysterically. It was just crazy. Where's he at today?
So right now, he's actually grinding. He's been through some hardships, but he also, you know, had to figure out his life once when I left. He had to figure out his life, go somewhere else, and then like the family was like really like split up, diverse, like at least for the most part. I'm not gonna really speak so much on the family things that be happening, but for the most part, he was somewhere else.
Is he still here in Arizona, or he moved out?
So he did move out.
Really?
But he is back. He made his return.
Oh, he made his return.
Yes.
So you've seen him, you talk to him constantly.
Yes.
That's good.
It was a blessing.
Well, shout out to Eric, but
shout out to Eric. Yep.
You know, yeah. What's some fun memories of you and Eric? Like, give me one of the funniest all-time Because, dude, he would always make these brackets on NBA 2K, and we'd be running it up. I remember, you know, I'm a short motherfucker, so I'm like 5'6", and I'm dunking on Ron, and because they call me the 2K god, so I'm dunking on Ron in the game, yo. And Eric's just hyping me up. That's like one of the top memories I got of Eric right there.
So, one of the top memories, I got like two off the back of my head. So I will never forget the memory where it was me, you, and him. We were talking about it the longest because he thought he could beat me in Naruto. He made a bet. He said if I lost, I would have to retire forever. But if he lost, you know, there's nothing to gain or whatever.
Fair enough.
I remember we made that deal and we shook on it. I watched an old video that I made. It was like, it's called End of High School on YouTube. And like I seen that and we like shook hands and then like just like the stare down. It's kind of like
I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah. So that one, and then I do remember it was one of Ryan's birthday parties. Like I think it was his 19th or 20th birthday. He was at a hotel. Me, you, and him was chilling, talking about some stupid shit, making stupid sounds. And the one thing I noticed was like somebody threw up. Nobody gave a fuck. And we was like, bro, somebody threw up. Like, yo, we gotta help him. And everybody's just like, no, we're good. And we're like, okay, we're gonna help him get to the bathroom. We're gone. I'm gone. So those are like one of the top two memories that I like have every day, and that I'd be like, yo, damn, like I miss the times
we had in high school.
Yes.
Because he might have not beat you in Naruto, but I beat you in Naruto. Wipe the floor. I wiped the floor.
Look at this guy. Well, good thing I don't play Naruto no more.
He doesn't play it anymore. You see, I made him retire.
I played Dragon Ball Sparkling Zero, so...
Sparkling Zero? I haven't touched Sparkling Zero.
Yeah, I know you, and you ain't never going to, because I ain't never...
No, because I already know
you wouldn't
wipe the floor. Just like I did in 2K, just like I did in Naruto, just like I did in Mortal Kombat.
2K, I'm booming on you every time.
I don't know. It's not gonna happen, bro. Let's go back to Little Ronny, right?
All right.
So, Lil Ronny, you drop Hope Is All I Have. What's the next song you drop after Hope Is All I Have?
So, the next song that I dropped, I got a beat from a friend when I was working security. He dropped this little, like, lo-fi beat. I was like, damn, it makes me feel like I'm, like, old school. Mind you, I am pretty, like, I have that old school mentality, so, like, a lot of the music that I be listening to, very old school. Redman, Method Man, Scarface, Ghostface Killer, all them. So when he gave me that beat, I was like, that's gonna be the one. So I rapped onto it. Could have been a whole lot better, but you know, from that time when I made it, mind you, stoned as fuck, it was pretty good. And the song is called Introduction because it was an intro. Hope Is All We Have was the first song, but
it was an intro to who you were.
Yeah, to what am I bringing to the table? What am I showing to everybody out here? Is that like I'm here to stay. I'm staying with positive vibes.
I got you. Before we continue, let me check the camera. Every 30 minutes I gotta reset it. So introduction drops, and you have a music video with it, or where do you go from there?
So after introduction drops, I said, let me think bigger. Let's open up our minds. Okay. Not
okay. So
I was like, let me make an album. How many songs do you need for an album?
12?
7. How many? The songs that you need for a mixtape is like 5.
Okay.
5, 6. So whenever you see somebody drop like 5, 6, that's a mixtape. And they drop like 7 or more, that's a whole album. So I was like, let me drop 7 songs. I already got 2 lined up, ready to go. Hope Is All We Have, Introduction. Now I gotta figure out with the rest. Start going on. I started going on BeatStar because I don't know how to make no damn beats. That's just straight up. That's just straight up. So I look on BeatStars, see a couple beats. I'm like, all right, I got this for this song, this for this song, this for this song, this for this song. So it all comes down the list, and that's where I made the album His Eyes, His Vision.
His Eyes, His Vision.
That shit. I listened to it, and a lot of the songs, I'm pretty sure, and people can be very honest and very brute, I personally don't like a good chunk of those songs because I use recycling words and I use the same words like, all the time. And then the older I got, the more I felt like I sound like I'm uneducated. Like I don't know what the fuck I want to say. Like I'm just blurting out shit thinking that it sounds cool. But mind you, in that mindset, I was high. I don't know what the fuck is going on.
You just wanted speed, put something out there. I want to make it, you know?
Exactly. But that's the problem. And I think nowadays, like with music generation, is like people want to just put out music so quick, not knowing what the fuck they're saying, how they're gonna put it out. But you see, you got Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole. I even got to put his name out there, Drake. It's a lot of these people that you see that's like, they're kind of like, you know, they're kind of like, oh, like I'm gonna put out music, but it's gonna take some time. That's why you see like when J. Cole put out KOD, it took him like what, a good couple months, like just kind of developing his skill sets.
His skill. But I think you can reflect that into anything in life. I think at the beginning of starting something, you kind of need that speed, that momentum to make you start flying up, and then you can take a step back. Because I'll say this for YouTube even, right? I was dropping a video every single day. Boom, we hit 2 million views, okay? But now that we hit 2 million views, let me take a step back. Let me figure out, really hone in my skill. What am I gonna do? How can I shift my content? Or you can do that in the insurance game, because at first in the insurance game, people are handing out hot dogs and they're like, give me a phone call, you know, here's my business card.
Exactly.
Right?
So
were you gonna say something?
Nah, you good.
So you were finding your path. Did you drop another album after this and you kind of found your path, or where are you at musically now today?
Okay, so that's a great question, because music was always with me, as I said from the beginning. Where I'm at, so I dropped the album, boom, got a good couple of songs. I feel like one of the best songs that really touch people, or that could potentially touch people, is Bad Habits. Just talks about like, it was, I think it's the last song in the album, and it just, it talks about just really, for me, all the bad habits that I inherited. Like, I took a step back from weed, and I was like, dude, I'm noticing all these bad habits. I'm smoking weed. Drugs is coming to my door every day.
You're eating bad food.
I'm eating bad food, or I'm not eating at all. I'm just sitting here, not doing anything with my life. Like, I need something. And
exactly.
I really, I'm a big anime guy. Shout out to all the anime fans. But I'm a big anime guy, so
all-time favorite anime, I have to ask before you continue.
All right, you ready? Yeah. Everybody might not be happy about this, but it's One Piece. One Piece is goated.
I'm not, you know, I'm not a big anime fan, but I will say you had me watch that anime. What was it? The How to Pick Up Girls in
Oh yeah,
dungeon?
How to Pick Up Girls in the Dungeon.
It was a good first season, then they ruined it. You're ruining it.
You ruined it. Why?
After the second season, but it makes sense. I told people about the name, and they're like, literally the whole, it's in the name of it. Like, the reason why they're showing boobs and almost borderline hentai is because it's how to pick up girls.
Yep. In the dungeon.
Exactly.
But I really incorporated a lot of anime, so like Dragon Ball, No Game No Life, Kingdom Hearts, all these things. I really incorporate like a lot of the things that I love, that I value, which I feel like people always talk about drugs, money, bitches, all these things, but they don't talk about the stuff that they really enjoy. Something like, for instance, Ski Master Some God. He talked about, and Catch Me Outside 2, about Black Lagoon. That's an anime right there.
And that's why I liked Ski Master Some God. I haven't liked him recently. I think when he started incorporating politics into his music is when I took a step away. Just like how in the NBA when they started incorporating politics, I took a step away. But I'd have to agree. Who else? Like, I know you had a lot of X impacted you, Juice WRLD. How did these people impact your music?
Yeah, so at that certain point in time, that was, I like to call it that a lot of teenagers were, when we were all teenagers at the time, is our depressed era. That was when depression music, depressed, and like trying to be uplifting, that was that type of era. So like Juice WRLD really, I would say, so he really helped me out, as well as XXXTentacion. Juice WRLD made me feel like, okay, it's not like it's bad that I'm doing this, but at least I gotta be doing it with the right crowd, and then make sure like I got some of the things I need, like Death Race for Love. I would be racing for love. Shit, I'll be doing that every fucking day. I can get with a girl today, tomorrow, 5 hours, 2 hours. It don't matter.
Like Sierra Ash?
Sierra, I know you in Washington.
I remember you were so obsessed with that chick back in the day.
Ooh.
You still have her on your mind then, huh?
She's a girl that's there, but not always on my mind. She's like, she still lives rent free.
And you're in the back of your head.
In the back of my head, she lives rent free.
He's coming to Washington.
Yeah,
he'll be there. No, but it is crazy because that whole storyline of you and her, it was crazy. I remember elementary school, we're sitting out there on the soccer field, and you got, this Sarah chick is getting to me. Freaking out, bro. You were freaking out. And then it was like you guys had a love story in Hillcrest, and then you guys had the fallout in 8th grade.
Yeah,
bro.
Oh, damn. Holy shit.
That now, I didn't really get to. It's been what, 4 years, 5 years since I last talked to you. So you've been in the military, working your ass off. What was that point when you realized, okay, I'm smoking weed, I'm not doing anything, but I am becoming an artist, let me go join the military? What was that thought and that click in your head?
So it clicked. Alright, so this is a crazy thing. So I have one of my homeboys, one of my best friends, in O'Connor High School, Sandra Day O'Connor High School, shout out. His name's Jake Woods. He was in the military. He was actually doing his ASVAB in high school. It was helping him out and all that. So at a certain point, he was like, yo, I'm gonna be out, I'm gonna be gone for a while, like I'll talk to you later. At first, we used to play the game like how we used to do. Every night, late at night, I was just sitting there, just working my bullshit ass job, and just sitting there, just playing the game, until like when I noticed she was gone, and then I noticed like, damn, now shit's really getting real. Everybody that I know is like progressing, and I don't want to be the one
behind,
still behind, lagging. So I took 2 years after high school. I took because that was 2020. by 2023 hits, I took time out for myself, and I was like, you know what? I'm in this security job. Nothing's really going for me. I just had my ex-girl, and we could talk about that. That's an open story. I don't really mind it. So, I had my ex-girl, but then I said I had to move on forward. And then when I really thought about it, I thought about my living condition. I was like, I'm in like a bad, not like a bad area, but you know, I'm just staying at a bad place where I'm not going nowhere. I'm working at a Dollar Tree, smoking with one of the dudes that was like a coworker, now is a manager, and I've been busting my ass off every day. Something seems unfair, so I'm gonna go to something that can be fair, that I can give my all and actually feel like I'm making a difference. So I sat there on a computer and I looked at the Navy. I looked at all the jobs. I was like, I'm gonna be a gunner's mate. I'm gonna shoot guns. I'm into guns.
Call of Duty.
Yep, Call of Duty. I was like, I'm into guns. I sat there, looked at it. It said, just type in your email. We'll send you an email saying where you can go for the recruiting office, and then go from there. I sat there for like 2 hours. And I was like, what do I have to lose and what do I have to gain? The losses were like, I lose friends because they may think I'm not keeping in touch. I lose family because, you know, bullshit ass drama or whatever. I lose time. I lose myself. I lose time. I lose pretty much a lot of things. But what do I gain? I gain not, I would say I gain more of like self-respect and just basically like knowing that I did make a difference in some small sort of way. So like when people be like, I just want to feel like I'm somebody. I don't want to feel like I'm a nobody who's just smoking or doing whatever. I want to feel like I'm somebody. I showed that and I was just like, sent it, went through the whole
process.
Yeah. So like going through the actual office, it was like, so this is what we're gonna be doing. You got to do this. Salute to the flag. Salute to me. Say, Senior Recruit Alexander requested permission to enter. Be like, request permission, enter, and I'll be like, boom. Simple, but like,
well, I'll say that since I've last seen you, it seems like you have a lot more self-respect. It seems like you carry yourself different, especially with other family members that have joined the military. You know, when they go in, like my little brother, he's got a lot more confidence. Carson was like quiet as hell. He was, you know, he wouldn't talk to anybody. Now when he came back home, he's screaming across the street, "Hey, Happy New Year!" I'm like, dang, where'd this energy come from, bro?
And that's the thing. It's the military. Like it teaches you like you're not alone. You're in the same you're in the same position as, let's say we have a chief right here, and that chief is looking at us and be like, yo, I was in the same position as you. I was sitting right there, same rank, same everything. I was doing the same work you was doing. But you have to build yourself up and actually do what you got to do to get to where you want to be. So like, if you want to be a chief or whatever the case may be, go for it. But it's not going to be an easy road, but you can definitely get.
You can start progressing.
Exactly. So
you get into the military. You start boot camp. Let's get some of these boot camp stories. I know you got them cooking in the back of your mind.
Woo! All right, boot camp. I make it. All right, so I would just say this: I hate those fucking traveling buses. I hate it.
It's almost like a prison bus, right?
Yes.
You know that.
So I got on the bus. Mind you, I'm in fucking Chicago.
Chicago?
Yep. So
that's my parents' hometown, bro.
I had to fly all the way out to Chicago. I was like, oh no. So I'm really all alone. Mind you, I'll be traveling like that alone. So I'm like, alright, I'm in Chicago. They're like, everybody, it's, mind you, it's 2 o'clock in the fucking morning, 3. We're all sitting down just waiting. They're like, alright, everybody get the fuck up and get on the fucking bus. We're all just going. They're like, I don't want to see no fucking headphones, no phones, none of that shit. So it's quiet. You can't even go to sleep. Well, it was dark as fuck, so I'm gonna say personally for me, I fell asleep. I'm dark as hell, so they couldn't tell.
He couldn't tell. Only when he opens his eyes, they can tell.
So, as soon as we get there, shit, the Navy base in Chicago, Illinois.
Gunshots outside and everything.
Yeah, but we wasn't hearing no gunshots.
Oh, okay.
Nigga, we was hearing screaming.
Screaming.
So they was like, get the fuck off the bus right now. Let's go. Move your fucking ass. Grab your shit.
Go, go,
So,
go.
yeah, so now we're all just like, what the fuck is going on? We get there, they're like, everybody on the fucking black line. They're all just sitting there. They're like, so you will always be out of fucking attention until we tell you otherwise. Da-da-da-da, going through.
Were you at attention?
You damn right.
Did you get in trouble?
You damn right.
How'd you get in trouble?
So, I love you, mama, but I gotta do this to you. I called my mom. They said, you get one phone call. You better tell your family you love them. You'll see them after 10 weeks. Mind you, we was the last, so they changed it now to where you gotta finish this thing called battle stations. And once when you finish battle stations, that's when you'll be able to leave the leave boot camp now. But I was the last group that had to stay there for 2 whole months, 10 weeks.
2 months.
That shit was rough. So I was like, damn, well, there was like, call your fucking mom, call your family right now. I called my mom. Ring, 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 ring. Ring, ring, ring.
No pickup.
No pickup. They're like, so did everybody call their mom? And then I'm like, I was looking up, and they was like, recruit, did you call your mom? I said, no ma'am. No ma'am? I'm a fucking petty officer. And I was like, no petty officer. Oh, who call her again? And we're gonna have everybody wait for you. Everybody staring at me. I made my phone call, like, straight face, Mom, I love you. I just made it here. I'll talk to you later. Bye. All right now, everybody, left face, march. Start marching through. So now we're fucking going through, like, getting our uniforms and all that, dude. Shit. They're like, hurry the fuck up and get your fucking uniforms. I'm like, dude, I just like, I just got here. Now they're like, you gotta take pictures for your cat card and all that. They're like, you gotta do this, you gotta do that. And then we were still waiting for other groups because they were still picking up other people from different states in the same airport. So we're like, they're like, all right, so y'all gonna sit in this classroom. Don't none of y'all go to sleep. It's 3 o'clock. It hit 6. I was up that whole entire day. Then it was like, as soon as they gave me my group, they was like, all right, now let's get your hairs cut. I was like, no. I was like,
you knew
no.
It was coming, bro.
But the thing is, people always say, if you get the dragon lady, you're fucked.
What's the dragon lady?
So the dragon lady,
like dragging your nuts across the chin or something?
No. So the dragon lady, when she does her cuts, it's almost damn near permanent. I got the dragon lady. She almost cut my shit bald. I'll tell you about, I would have been bald as fuck.
Peanut head.
Peanut head to the fullest. Thank goodness she didn't. I was like, oh, thank God. But my hairline was pushed back.
What were you thinking when you were sitting there and she's cutting it? Like, are you like telling her, you're like, please don't cut it this much? You're like,
No.
What do you think?
I couldn't even say nothing. I was just standing there. I was just like, dude, this is my, like, what I get myself into. I'm just looking up and I'm like, I kind of just got to go through this hell now. Oh well, I said I was just.
Well,
like,
do you
oh,
regret it now where you're at?
Fuck no, I don't.
Exactly.
I'll do it all over again.
Yeah, I think you're doing a great thing, man. And now you're back. You're going back to Japan, right?
Yep.
Yeah, Japan.
Japan.
And next week.
Yep. Next week.
Where do you want yourself to be as an artist by, let's just say 30? You hit 30. Where do you want to be?
So I want to be. So I'm really planning on trying to get to college to do music production. So at least like I can inherit that skill and progress further. So like, let's say if I have a house of my own, I'll have like a music production thing under my belt where I can just do the things on my own. And then not only just that, but like some of the things that we have right here that y'all be doing, I can be like, yo, how about you put me on a gig, see how I work, and then go from there. See if you want to keep me or not. Because I know like it's business. Even though we friends, it's always business because business comes first.
Business comes first, yeah.
So I know like if you was like, well, you're not cut out for it. I know you got a degree or whatever the case may be. I'll be like, all right, cool. Just gotta find myself elsewhere and gotta hone my craft. But like, I do want to do that. So that's in the future. By like 30, be able to make my own music, make my own beats. I can fucking still rap.
And there you go.
That doesn't even go away. So that's all I really need.
So it's only up from here, baby.
It's only up from here.
Well, before we call it, what is one thing that you want everybody to know about Ronald Alexander the Third?
So the third, I'm actually a junior. Let's just say that. But I just want to tell all y'all, you know, one famous YouTuber told me this is you can literally do anything. There should be nothing that should be able to stop you no matter what. And if you have a hard time, like trouble stuck somewhere, take a breather. Ask some people about their opinion, but you know, keep going. Don't stop striving for what you want, because at the end of the day, it's not your parents' life, it's not your siblings' life, it's your life. So the only decisions that are gonna make or break you is your decisions.
That was awesome. Well, thanks for coming on, Ron.
You know what?